Do you hesitate to buy a hangboard because it's complicated to install? Do you live in a rented apartment and can't drill a hole in the wall? Don't worry. Here is a step-by-step guide for installing hangboard with no damage to your wall. Here is a preview of what it looks like. First, you will have to prepare all the necessary tools and parts, which include obviously your favorite hangboard, an iron gym pull-up bar, which you can easily order from Amazon, 2 1/2-inch galvanized flange, and 2 1/2-inch by 4-inch galvanized steel pipe nipple, which you can get from Home Depot or your local tool store. Also, you need duct tape, a pair of hotel slippers, and 8 wood screws that fit the holes of the galvanized flange. I will choose size 14 screws with a length of 3/4 of an inch. And obviously, you also need a screwdriver and a drill. Second, you will have to assemble everything together. The instructions from the Iron Gym pull-up bar are pretty clear, so you should be able to follow them to assemble the pull-up bar without a problem. Now we will connect the galvanized flange to the galvanized steel pipe nipple. Next, we'll unscrew the cap of the pull-up bar off by hand. We can see that if we try to fit the galvanized steel pipe nipple into the bar, it will be a bit too loose. So what we can do here is to wrap one layer of duct tape around the galvanized steel pipe nipple to make it thicker to create a pressure fit. This is actually surprisingly sturdy, as you can see. No matter how hard I shake it, it won't fall off. After that, we'll attach the back of the hangboard directly to the galvanized flange. Once we figure out the optimal position, we can use a pen to mark where the holes are on the hangboard. Then we can start drilling pilot holes for our screws with the drill. Don't be afraid to drill a deep hole, because if you don't, you will have a hard time screwing the screws into the hole. Once the pilot holes are drilled, we can screw in the screws and it's done. If you have a plastic hangboard, you will have to get an extra piece of wood serving as a bridge to connect the hangboard and the galvanized flange. If the pull-up bar gets in the way, you can always take it off temporarily and put it back when you are done screwing. This is what it looks like when you finish assembling it. Lastly, you will have to put it on top of your door. Here is how we can put the pull-up bar on the top of the door. On one side, the rubber wall protector sits on top of the door ledge, and on the other side, the outer bar grips latches onto the door frame with friction. One potential issue is that the friction here might cause damage to the door frame in the long run. So in order to counter this problem, we put the pair of hotel slippers on the bars to ease the friction. Another thing to pay attention to is that the hangboard should face the opposite direction of where the door swings open. There you have it. This setup is ready for hangboard training. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.